Mic check 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? Yes, it is. It is live with the QCB on your radio, Fox Sports Radio, Charlotte to be exact. Number to the show to join the conversation. That's easy money. 704-227-8986. Yes, the WHINER line is back. It's on. It's popping. Anything in the world of sports going to get off your chest, call my WHINER line and whine about it. That number, 704-227-8668. Get it off your chest, and I got you. Also, catch me live online at foxsportsradiocharlotte.com. Also, catch me live on the app, Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Also, catch me live on your radio station, HD Channel 2. I'm saying if you got one, you got all of them. I'm saying 95.1 HD2, 97.9 HD2, 101.9 HD2, and 104.7 HD Channel 2. The signal's so strong, it's stronger than Tony Atlas was in the 80s. It's stronger than Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the movie The Predator, Commando, Conan the Barbarian and Destroyer, and Running Man. And it was stronger than Arnold Schwarzenegger was in Jingle All the Way and Kindergarten Cop. He was stronger than all his movies. Also, it's stronger than Kurt Russell was in the movie Big Trouble in Little China. It's stronger than Sylvester Stallone was in the movie Over the Top, which is an arm wrestler movie. Coming 5 million radio station HD Channel 2, like Indiana Jones found those kids in the Temple of Doom. That second one was almost better than the first one. Temple of Doom was almost better than Raiders of the Lost Ark. I told you, man, me being a movie buff, it's some number 2 movies that was almost better than the first movies. Another example, Terminator 2, whew, that damn liquid Terminator. Terminator 2 was almost better than Terminator. I don't know. That's up for debate. We'll talk about that maybe in a few months when stuff was slow in sports. Where was I? Oh, live on Twitter. Malcolm X, whatever it's called now, at Real QCB. We live. What's up? I see you, Twitter folks. Live on my YouTube channel. YouTube peeps, what's happening? Go to YouTube. Just type in the Real QCB. You're going to see me right there. Get on my channel and subscribe. Also, Instagram, IG, what's going on? Jay and Stewart on my IG. What's happening? Live on IG right now. Takes a lot for me to stand up. At Real QCB, we knocking them out, man. That's it. Hold on. That's 102,021 ways to listen to my show. If somebody comes up to me and says, well, Q, I heard you back on the radio, pal, but I don't know how to find your program. As soon as you say that nonsense, I'm going to go. Well, I'm still kind of mad how day 2 of WrestleMania ended, man. WrestleMania! No, I'm still kind of mad at it. I can't even give you no wrestling move right now because I'm still mad on how the second day of WrestleMania ended. A kick in the groin and hit some guy with a belt. That's it. Come on, man. I'm sorry, folks. It's a WrestleMania hangover. I'm still mad on how WrestleMania ended. A 2-night, over 120-some thousand people. I'm just still upset on how a kick in the groin and hit somebody in the head with a belt.
This is a joke, right? This is a practical joke, right?
I mean, you could do that like on a house show on a Wednesday when it's not Raw or SmackDown. You can enter that way on our damn house show. A kick in the groin, and I'm going to take the belt. I'm going to hit him across the head with it. That'll do it.
This is a joke, right? This is a practical joke, right?
Man, please.
Rats.
I'm sorry, I had to get that. I like my wrestling, RASSLIN wrestling, but I had to get that out of there. Okay, here we go. Carolina Panthers 2020 NFL Draft was last night, day 1. Got day 2 tonight, and we know what the talk of the draft was, but I'm gonna play it again.
Hey, relax. This man's been put under a lot of pressure here. Let's take it easy on him. Say it!
With the 8th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Teteroa McMillan.
I liked it. I got to give it a bomb. Now listen, I will say this. First of all, I got my guy coming on, Clemson Tiger, former Carolina Panther. He was on that ferocious defensive line for you Panther fans out there. It was Chris Jenkins. It was Mike Rucker. It was Hall of Famer Julius Peppers and my man Brentsson Buckner, one of my football aficionados. You know, I got Brentsson Buckner. I got LaVon Kirkland. I got Larry Showtime Kennedy, that damn arrogant, slithery Florida Gator. I got my football guys on. So Showtime's supposed to be in the studio, but, you know, he's super busy. He couldn't make it. LaVon may come on later, but I hit my man Buck. Buck always knocks it out, grand slams it for me, like my Yankees did in their first few days of the this opening week of Major League Baseball when we was that torpedo bat. We was hitting things everywhere. We'll slow down now. But anyway, so I got Buck coming on. He didn't have time to do the interview live, so we did right before the show. So I got you guys coming up. Probably about 8-9 minutes. I'm gonna play that Buck interview. Then I'm gonna throw that joint on in the 5 o'clock hour for my 5 o'clock folk. Q, I missed the interview. You be playing stuff too early. Well, I got you. I got the 4 o'clock folk. I got the 5 o'clock folk. Carolina Panthers, the 8th pick. Listen, let me tell you what I did want. When I got on here, I said I want, first of all, his mama said his name is T-Mac. Now, y'all gonna argue about his name, Tet, and all that. She said it's T-Mac. Now I'm listening to his damn mama.
His mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. Mm-hmm. That's right. I say Clay. That's right. That's right. He gonna always be Clay to me. I don't give a what change name to. He is Clay. He Clay to me. I say Clay.
His mama said T-Mac. He even told, I forgot the lovely young lady who interviewed him, who was interviewing all the guys when they got drafted. She did a good job of that, interviewing the parents and all that good stuff in the draft room and all that, and drafting them guys on their way. As soon as they got off the podium, she hollered at him, and he said, "Look here, my mom is T-Mac. It's T-Mac." So I'm calling. His mama said T-Mac. I'm calling him T-Mac.
His mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. Mm-hmm. That's right. I say Clay. That's right. That's right. He gonna always be Clay to me. I don't give a what change name to. He is Clay. He Clay to me. I say Clay.
Well, they picked him up 8th, and I wanted the pass rusher for the Panthers. Like my Cowboys, the Panthers have a lot of holes on their offense and defense.
How about them Cowboys?
Got a lot of holes. I wanted the pass rusher. Like I said, Monday, the Panthers' defense finished dead last in the season. And shoot, if you had a pass rusher, who knows, them few close games that you lost, you could have won them. Instead of 5 wins, you're sitting here close to maybe 8 or 9 wins. Because you had some close calls. We had some close calls, but they hadn't had a good pass rusher, double-digit sacks since 12 and a half sacks with man Brian Burns, what y'all call him, Spider-Man? Yeah, I think y'all call him Spider-Man. Burns, like 2022, he had 12 and a half sacks. So it really had a good pass rush presence on the defensive side of things for the Panthers in a few years. So, but you know what? You got 9 picks in the draft. So you get your pass. You pick again tonight. I think you picked 24th tonight. You got a few more picks to get this thing. You didn't get it incorrect. I thought you had a good pick last night with my man T-Mac. But I'm pretty sure the Panthers are gonna hit the defense. You got 8 damn more picks, unless you do some kind of trading thing. Whatever they do, I'm pretty sure the Panthers are going to address one of the issues on defense and try to get them things solidified. But do I like the Panthers pick of my man T-Mac out of Arizona with the 8th pick? Yes, I do. As we all know, it's another weapon for Bryce Young. 2 things that followed Bryce Young his rookie career: didn't have an offensive line, no protection, and didn't have any weapons. That was it. That was the main 2 things. One about his height, which I thought it was silly. He destroyed that. Wasn't about him not being able to throw the ball downfield. I knew he could throw the ball downfield. I don't know why folks kept saying that. The main 2 big reasons was protection, Bryce Young protection, and also he didn't have any weapons. You kept comparing him to C.J. Stroud, which I understood, but we know C.J. Stroud had a better situation. Young head coach who knew what he was doing. He had weapons out the gate. He had a better offensive line out the gate, but for some reason, the C.J. Stroud comparison kept coming up, even though you already knew what I just said. But whatever. So they addressed it. They got a stud. I think the guy's a stud. Caught over 80 catches his last 2 years at Arizona. Had over 1,300 yards receiving his last 2 years. 6'4", fast. He's strong. All the wide receiver cliches to a defense he can do. He fit it. So you can fill in the blank. I'm not finna just throw all these wide receiver cliches, takes the top off a defense. I ain't got time for all that. Y'all know football. Y'all know. But here's the question coming back after the break. What does this mean for the Panthers wide receiver core? And I'm going to tell you, when it comes to the NFC South, where now I have the Panthers wide receiver core ranked. Are they first? Are they second? Are they third? Or are they last in the NFC South? I'm strictly talking NFC South. I'm going to tell you, I'm the same guy who set the win bar at 5. I set the win bar at 5 for the Panthers last season, and they won 5. Now just take it easy on QCB not knowing what the hell he's talking about.
I am the smartest man alive.
So when we come back after the break, I got my man BRENTSON we're going to talk to, and also I'm going to let you know why I got the Panthers wide receiver core ranked already at April 25th, 2025, where they ranked in the NFC South. Oh, you're not going to believe it. Keep it locked live with the QCB. Shout out to my girls, the Carolina Sit. They still kicking ass and taking down names. Live with the QCB Fox Sports Radio Show. Let's go. back live with the QCB. Got me on Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Make sure you check me out live online at foxsportsradioshow.com. NFL draft last night, day one. George Sanders did not get drafted. I'm definitely going to holler about that because there's a lot of BS going on with that. A lot of BS going on with that. I knew it. No, you didn't. There's only one man I talked to who knew SHEDEUR Sanders wasn't going to get drafted. Everybody else was wrong. So don't try to jump on that bandwagon now because he didn't get drafted. Stop it. Stop it. And his dad, this narrative that his dad's the reason he didn't get drafted. You know what? When you say something dumb on my show, I give you the button. I give you the button. But I'm gonna get back to the Panthers draft pick real quick. But this is what the button is when you say something dumb on my show. Because I got a feeling doing this SHEDEUR Sanders, when I talk about this coming up, because I'm gonna play the BRENTSON BUCKNER interview in a few moments, and I'm gonna talk about SHEDEUR after that. And this is the button right here.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
That is the dumbest I have ever.
And by the way, you know, when you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
All right. We're definitely gonna get into that. But check this out. So I like the pick of the Carolina Panthers. I like T-Mac. He could do everything a wide receiver can do, and he's 6'4". That's awesome. So he was the man in Arizona, probably the third best wide receiver in college football behind Mr. Ohio State and Mr. Colorado, Mr. Travis Hunter. So then it was him. McMillan, he was everywhere. You call him Tat McMillan or whatever, but his mom would call him T-Mac, so I'm calling him T-Mac. And so it's another weapon for Bryce Young. Now, Leggett, we need you to get your stuff together. We need Leggett to put down the raccoons, and we get it. You sound like Foghorn, Leghorn. We got it. We got it. Got to start catching the ball, man. Got to start keeping them drives alive. Got to start keeping 2 feet in bounds. Hold on to the ball. Run them routes good. Take that pressure off Bryce Young so he can count on you when he release that ball, that spot you're supposed to be in. Be in your spot. Leggett, we need you. I'm a Gamecock. You're a Gamecock. Us Game Geeks, we got to stick together. We need you. So you got Leggett, then you got T-Mac, then you got the veteran, Thielen. You got the veteran, Thielen, who the last 2 years, I know he's up in age. I get it.
137 years old.
I get it. But the thing about Thielen is the last 2 years, he's been your number one wide receiver. And that's nothing wrong with that. I know he's a little old. He's a little older.
Magic was 73.
Oh, man. Yeah. So I say all that to say, I'm putting the Carolina Panthers receiving core currently in the NFC South ranking top to bottom. I got the number 2 behind the Bucks. Yeah, I says it. I got the Panthers receiving core ranked number 2 behind the Bucks. I don't know what the hell the Saints are doing. The Saints are laughable right now. They're laughable. I don't know what the hell the damn Saints are doing down there. So they definitely ain't worrying about them Saints receiving core. Listen, not worrying about the Falcons. We know they got Mooney. We know they got London. Not worrying about it. And don't tell me how dope Mooney is. Mooney had the same amount of touchdowns as 90-year-old Adam Thielen did last year. Both were 5. Between Thielen, Leggett, and now you add T-Mac, McMillan on there, the Panthers got the second best receiving core in the NFC South. That's just what it is. Look how strong I just came. As a matter of fact, to continue to talk about how good the Panthers did in that draft last night with the first pick, because they got more picks coming. I think they will address the defensive side of things. They got 8 more picks left unless something happens. We all know something happens every year when it comes to the NFL draft. things happen. Mel Kiper Jr. continues to have a 0.0000 accurate percentage. Damn, he be wrong. But hey, he has the mouth and that hair. He does his research. He presents it, but he be wrong as a son of a bee. But shout out to him. He been killing the game for almost 20-something years doing this thing. So shout out to Bill Kiper Jr., but his ass is never right. But anyway, I talked to my man Brentsson Buckner, Clemson, former NFL defensive lineman. Y'all know Buck, man. So this me and Buck chopped it right before the show. This is what Buck had to say about the whole NFL draft, Panthers, SHEDEUR, Sanders. Then when we come back, I got my take on SHEDEUR, Sanders, because some of y'all out here frauds. A lot of y'all frauds out here. Let's go. Welcome back live with the QCB. Got me on Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Make sure you check me out live online at foxsportsradiocharlotte.com. I want to thank my guy, my man's in there, my man Preston Buckner coming through and holler at me like he always do, man. He always find time to chop it up with me and be dropping some jewels. He's probably one of a few guys who know a little bit more than football than I do, and he actually played in the NFL. But I shout out to my man Buck coming through, always showing up. Yeah, so I'm going to get to the Deion Sanders, SHEDEUR Sanders in a few minutes because we're finna be up against the break. But I'm gonna jump on what Buck was saying. But Panther fans, I think you should feel good. You should feel good about your drafting receiver. I would have went pass rush with number 8, but you know what? You got 8 more picks, so you're gonna be good. I'm pretty sure they're gonna grab a pass rusher or a linebacker or whatever. You re-sign J.C. Horn to $100 million, which I thought was a bit much, but we're gonna see because you know the old sports cliche: the best ability is availability. So we're gonna see. It's funny. I had Jamar Nesbitt in here Monday, Super Bowl champion with the Saints, Gamecock, Panther, and he was like, "It's funny how guys in their contract year play out of their damn mind." J.C. Horn, I think he 4 years played 6 games, and he played 15 games last year. 15 contract year, balled out, got $100 million. So let's keep that same energy, J.C. Horn, and because Panther fans deserve a good. It's not such thing as a shutdown corner. Let's stop saying shutdown corner. Deion Sanders was the last shutdown corner. Travis Hunter is going to be a shutdown corner. Now they can lock him up. Jalen Ramsey's not a shutdown corner. You can lock someone up. But we can't keep throwing shutdown corner around so loosely. It take a lot of hard work. You got to be nice. What these little goofy kids say now? You have to be him. You have to be him to be a shutdown corner. So we're gonna see. But I'm gonna jump on the Travis Hunter, the SHEDEUR Sanders conversation coming up in a few minutes, top of the hour. We got the one line coming up, 704-227-8668. But Panther fans, you definitely should be happy with the pick or my man. And I'm calling him T-Mac. He told the lady his mama, call him T-Mac. I'm listening to his mama.
His mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. That's right. I say Clay. That's right. That's right. He gonna always be Clay to me. I don't give what change name to. He is Clay. He Clay to me. I say Clay.
My man, Top Dog _11, huge Raiders fan. He said his Raiders got the running back of the year. Cowboys never disappoint with about 18 laughing emojis. First of all, the Cowboys did an offensive line, but I had no issue with what the Cowboys did last night.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Listen, the Cowboys, I know the Cowboys, they like the Panthers. We got more holes than your favorite pair of drawers. I get it. But you can't get all of them in one pick. We lost 2 offensive linemen. One, Zach Martin, should be a Hall of Famer. We lost Smith, who should be. You lose 2 future Hall of Fame offensive linemen. You still got a top 10 pick. Why not with your first pick, you grab an offensive lineman? What's wrong with that? You trying to be slick, Top Dog. That's not going to work, man. What you mean never disappoints? We grabbed the lineman. I don't care. We could have got the receiver here. What good is he going to be being that can't get to him because he's on his damn back? No, I had no issue what the Cowboys did with their first pick at 12 and grabbing an offensive lineman. Now, I've never heard of him.
Who in the blue hell are you?
I give you that part. I had never heard of him. I had never heard of a guy. Tyler Booker. I heard of Devin Booker for the Phoenix Suns. I've heard of that signature command from a Hawaii 5-0, Bookem Dano. But something called Tyler Booker, I've never heard of him. But I will tell you this. We're about to slide to the break. We're coming back on live with the QCB, Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Stop it, man. You could have. That's nothing wrong with the Cowboys' first pick by grabbing an offensive lineman. We just lost 2 of them. You can't replace. We lost 2 good ones, probably future Hall of Famers. So stop it. Let my damn Cowboys live, man. We'll be right back more live with the QCB, Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. SHEDEUR Sanders coming up, top of the hour.
For my drinking, smoking, always fat, more than one. Chrome rims, rhino, chronic in your system, let me know.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? Yes, it is. It is live with the QCB on your radio, Fox Sports Radio, Charlotte to be exact. Number to the show to join the conversation. That's easy money. 704-227-8986. Yes, the one line is back. It's on. It's popping. Anything in the world of sports you want to get off your chest, call my water line and whine about it. That number, 704-227-8668. Also, catch me live online at foxsportsradioshow.com. You got live with the QCB. Download that app at Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. You got live with the QCB. Also, catch me live on your Instagram at Real QCB. Kuma, you did say offensive lineman. Me and you was on the same accord. Also, what's Twitter called now? X, Malcolm X, whatever it's called, at Real QCB. Live on Facebook, The Real QCB. Live on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Type in the Real QCB. You got me right there. You got me right there. And subscribe right there at Real QCB. Also, catch me live on your radio station, HD, Channel 2. If you got one, you got all of them. I'm saying 95.1 HD2, 101.9 HD2, 97.9 HD2, and 104.7 HD Channel 2. My man WCCB News attending Gary Broadway. I can't seem to find it on my radio. Then he found it. The signal so strong, it goes from here to Wakanda. It goes from here to Fraggle Rock. It goes from here to Bikini Bottom. It's stronger than Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the movie Commando. It's stronger than Sylvester Stallone was in the movie Over the Top. It's stronger than Kurt Russell was in the movie Big Trouble in Little China. That's it. That's it. Hold on. There's 13,000 ways to listen to my show. If somebody comes up to me and says, well, Q, I heard you back on the radio, pal, but I don't know how to find your program. As soon as you say that nonsense, I would give you a wrestling move, but I'm just so disappointed on how WrestleMania ended, man. I'm just so disappointed.
WrestleMania!
I just can't believe WrestleMania, which is 2 nights now, ended with a kick to the groin and hitting the guy in the head with a belt. The fact that John Cena is the champion, it just really, I can't even get a wrestling move. I used to give you a wrestling move from an old school, new school wrestler, but I just can't. It just ended so horrible.
WrestleMania!
All right, Dap Jr., 45. What's going on, man? What's going on? I know you still high because your little punk Eagles won the Super Bowl. That's all good. Good to see you. But Cowboy fans, yes, we had a good first night. We got us offensive lineman. We needed an offensive lineman. We lost 2 offensive linemen. We needed an offensive lineman, so that's just what it was. No need to elaborate or get deep into it. We picked up an old lineman with our first pick when we picked 12. What's the problem? What's the problem? It shouldn't be a problem. So stop it. So we're not even going to go there. We got an offensive lineman. That's good. Like I said before, the Carolina Panthers, you guys did a good job with your pick. Picking up a man, T-Mac, right the gate with your number 8th pick in the draft. You had some defensive issues. You got so many holes. When you have teams like the Cowboys and the Panthers, we're in the same boat when it comes to needs. We have a lot of holes. You can't get them all on one draft, on one pick. You can't. That's what I was trying to tell you when I said the Panthers win bar at 5 over the summer, and then they didn't get 5 wins to the end of the season. I told you guys, you know how to get. You're not gonna get the wins in the beginning of the season. Where this team was built and where it's in the rebuilding phase, hell, we had 2 more wins than you guys. So I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. But pick it up on my man, Tat McMillan, or as his mom called him, T-Mac. I told you, I'm calling what his mom said. His mom said T-Mac. I'm calling him T-Mac.
His mama named him Clay. I'm going to call him Clay. Mm-hmm. That's right. I say Clay. That's right. That's right. He going to always be Clay to me. I don't give a what chain name to. He is Clay. He Clay to me. I say Clay.
I'm calling him Clay.
His mama named him Clay. I'm going to call him Clay. Mm-hmm.
I'll call him T-Mac. Right. All right, well, listen. The SHEDEUR Sanders, the elephant in the room. Let me holler about SHEDEUR Sanders right quick. Shout out to my man, BRENTSON, BUCKNER. BUCKNER, I tell you what, Buck, the last hour, and I played it for you. So you 5 o'clock, folks, I got BUCKNER coming back up for you guys in probably about 20 minutes. Then we got the one line coming up, all right? 704-227-8668. You want to drop a comment on the one line. Twitter world, what's up? I see you over there. I want to break this down in many ways to SHEDEUR Sanders because people got to start being honest and stop lying. I knew he wasn't going to get drafted. First of all, Only person I knew that said he was going to get drafted, I didn't find out till yesterday. One of our sales guys up here at Beasley Media, my man Jason Huddle, cool ass Jason Huddle said, "Q, I've been saying this for the last month that he was going to get drafted in the first round." I said, "Wow, that's to quote my man Hassel, that's toughtake.com." Now I wasn't even saying that because we all knew last year the way SHEDEUR was playing, putting up these numbers, 400 yards, 380, 400, even in losing efforts, he's still putting up good numbers. Rarely did he have a bad game, number-wise, was breaking records, talking to Heisman. And what came with that talking to Heisman, SHEDEUR Sanders, was him being drafted number 1. Marlon, what up, babe? Him being drafted number 1. So all that talk with SHEDEUR Sanders being drafted number 1. This is just last year. I ain't even got to this year. This is because there's a bunch of people are frauds. Like they are with the Caitlin Clark situation. They don't want to give Caitlin Clark props. Why? I've been watching women's basketball. No, the hell you haven't. Oh, that's right. That's why I created the Secret Society of Men who secretly been watching women's basketball but never told their closest peers. They say that just so they want to give Caitlin Clark props. Because you have never told me, all right, Q, I'm finna get up out of here, man. I'm finna go watch the Chicago Sky play. You never said that to me. You never said it. But anyway, I keep telling you, it's Caitlin Clark's world, and we just living in it. And I can't wait. Her first game, they playing the Chicago Sky. Now she gonna face Angel Reese again, and her old foe, who was on Angel Reese's team when they played for LSU, Haley Van Lith. So that's gonna be good too. Haley Van Lith. Can't wait to see that. Yeah. So all this talk about SHEDEUR going number 1. No one said nothing about not in the second round. Not even gonna get drafted. No one was saying it. Come on to this year. Have another good year, SHEDEUR Sanders is, I say. Have another good year, I say. Putting up numbers again. Heisman. Colorado going to have 2 guys drafted in the top 5. That was the narrative. Cam Ward was sprinkled in there a little bit too. He was. It's a pretty good quarterback draft. You had Jalen Milroe, Cam Ward, SHEDEUR Sanders. You got Dart. You got my man out of who was that Duke? Now he's at Notre Dame. Was it Riley? Lincoln Riley? I think I'm messing his name. I think whoever the quarterback was at Notre Dame, I can't think of his name right now. But we had so many guys that was coming. It's going to be a top-heavy quarterback type draft, and that's what it's going to be. And SHEDEUR name was in there, but then something happened like a month ago, and all of a sudden Cam Ward is going to be number 1. Number 1 out of nowhere. Okay. And so he goes number 1. Before he went number 1, some weird stuff started happening. SHEDEUR was like meeting with like Pittsburgh. Why is he meeting with the Steelers and they picked 21st? And before he even met with the Steelers, before the draft, SHEDEUR Sanders was in New York, doing a Heisman, whatever was going on in New York with college football. There was too much stuff going on. He was in the street in New York throwing passes back and forth, like pulled over in some alley in New York with Neighbors, who was the top dog receiver for the Giants. So that put even more out there that he's going to go to the Giants. Did you see he's playing catch with Neighbors? Okay. Now we could come on and fast forward a little bit more. Now, for some reason, Cam Ward catapulted himself to number 1, whatever that even means. He went number 1, and okay, he's not going 2. And so he didn't get drafted at all. I don't need a whole bunch of tell me so's because you're lying. That's no way. No one told me that but one person. And I hadn't even talked to Buck. Well, no one told me that but one person.
Get the out of here.
So I don't even want to hear that. A bunch of I told you so's. Because I'm not buying it. And then there's other part of this thing. SHEDEUR, he didn't get drafted in the first round because of his dad. Because of his dad? What the hell does Deion Sanders got to do with anything? Y'all just make me rub my head, man, with this nonsense. See, when you're on my show and you say something dumb, I give you the button. That is the title, the button. To say that Deion Sanders was the reason or part of the reason his son didn't go in the first round is idiotic. And with that said, I got to give you the button.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
That is the dumbest I have ever.
And by the way, you know, when you're telling these little stories, here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
Now, my man going too far. Mr. Top Sales on my Instagram, my man Marlon talking about SHEDEUR Sellers going to be in the XFL. Stop it, man. Stop it. Top Dog _11 said Charlotte could get a WNBA. I think if Charlotte got a WNBA team again, it'll do well this time. Because I had just started on the radio when the Sting came about. I'm the first person, celebrity, quote unquote, I seen when I first started was Don Staley. I chased out the radio station. I didn't know if we could take pictures with him, and I'm trying to be professional. I said, that was Don Staley? Yeah. Go get a picture with her. Go ahead. Hey, Miss Staley. Hey, dear, what's going on? I said, can I get a picture? Oh, yeah, come and take a picture with me. Yeah, it was founded in 1997. I don't be lying, man. Now, I came a few years later, 99, yeah. And it is in it, poor attendance. But there is no way to be poor attendance this go round. With all this star power in the WNBA, it's going to sell out when the sky come, when the Angel Reese and all them. It's going to sell out when my girl Kelsey Plum them come. Aja Wilson is going to sell out. Of course, Caitlin Clark, they may have to move it to the damn Spectrum Center. If it's not going to be in the Spectrum Center, whatever the big center is going to be there. If they don't play them in the Bojangles, they probably won't play them in the Bojangles. They'll probably already be in the Spectrum Center, but she go quadruple sell it out. There's too many stars in the WNBA right now with it being high. You got Paige Beckers, and even though Juju Watkins out for the year, she's going to come back. I mean, you still got the vets. These people still hadn't seen in person. So if the WNBA came back to Charlotte, it definitely would survive. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. There's no question it would. So, yeah. Deion Sanders is not as – well, I would say this. I will fault Deion Sanders for this because before the draft, he said a few times, I'm going to have a hand on where my son goes. Well, now, hell, Deion, he didn't get drafted in the first round. So I won't say that's your fault, but I just, whatever. But it's not like he's LeVar Ball, Dad.
So I'm not rooting for him. Let his daddy root for him. I root for my son. You root for your son.
But LeVar Ball kids went like top. Like I think one of them was like 2, and the other one was like top 5. So he had no effect on their draft. He just was just like a Hall of Fame running his damn mouth. He ain't never win nothing in sports. So I wouldn't even compare him and Deion from that standpoint. I'm just talking about from the standpoint of like being involved. Well, parents supposed to be involved. We get it. But it's not blaming Deion Sanders, man. I don't think he had absolutely nothing to do with his son getting drafted. Deion's so busy with Colorado, just got a $54 million extension, trying to top what he did last. Each year he's been in Colorado, he's topped it. I know what you're saying with Q. They sucked before he got there. You're right. 1 win, 4 wins, or 8, 9 wins last year. Almost won their conference and got them into the college football playoffs. So that's on the up and up. So I don't think he'd be flying to like practices and no, man. He won't micromanage his son. He will let the coaches. He trusts the process. Not like the Philadelphia Phillies process that didn't amount to a hill of beans, but he trusts the damn process. And SHEDEUR Sanders gonna be fine. He's gonna get drafted today. And I'm gonna play the interview of Buck. Buck alluded to that, off the cameras, man, SHEDEUR probably a different person. I've just never seen any arrogance from him. I don't see him get his butt kicked at Colorado and Jackson State. And when they were put some of their games on television, and he had never won a bowl game before. He had a pretty good regular season at Jackson State, but they never won the championship. So even in defeat, he was up there with grace or whatever, and just he never talked smart to reporters. The same little cool, kind of just roll with the punches. But even when Cam Newton came over and tried to holler at him, nah, bro, you've been saying some weird stuff about me. He said that with a smile. So I just don't see the arrogance in the guy, man. Just because you got jury and all that, like Kanye West said in Diamonds Are Forever song, it's in the black person's soul to rock that gold. That's that. I mean, that don't mean you're arrogant because you got on some jury or whatever, but I just don't see the arrogance in him. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. But nah, but I was shocked that he didn't go the first round. I absolutely was shocked. Because I couldn't believe how he was meeting with teams that low. Why are you meeting with the Steelers? And the people said, well, him and Mike Tomlin and Deion and Mike Tomlin are boys. Well, he didn't draft him. He still may be waiting on that smug Aaron Rodgers. But he's gonna get drafted. He's gonna go. The Browns got the first out the first 4 picks, the Browns got 2 of them. They picked first, and then they picked like the 4th pick in the second round, which starts in a few hours. So maybe he'll be in Cleveland. They already got a hell of a defense in Cleveland. Then you throw SHEDEUR in there. The defense gonna put you in good field position, and SHEDEUR, you got half the field to work with. I think he could dink and duck himself down to the red zone and put up 6 or put the field goal or put the kicker in field goal position. So it's gonna be another crazy, dope year in the NFL. That's what make the NFL the best sport. And I'm looking forward to it. So just chill with the SHEDEUR Sanders stuff, man. Y'all, I think y'all was just going too crazy. Each year, you could Google each year, one or few years, someone who was a big name who's supposed to go high, go low. They sit. They sit. Aaron Rodgers sat. I think Baker Mayfield sat. Warren Sapp sat. I mean, that's just what happens. And this year had to be SHEDEUR. Yeah, Rhonda Mapp was tough for the team. So was that Tori Suber? She was, yeah, Sauber. She was tough too. Absolutely. And yeah, you damn right. The season's around the corner. Alvin. You damn right. WB is on his back. All right, well, look, we're going to start to the break. Coming back more loud with the QCB. I got the one line 704-227-8886. Also, Brentson Buckner came and hit me up and stopped through and chopped it up with me. So I'm going to play that for you guys again. I play it for the 4 o'clock hour, folks. Now, what up, Twitter folks? I see y'all right there. Keep it locked. Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Live with the QCB. Let's go.
You got to get out and go.
What's going on, Q? This your boy, Pastor, down here in the ATL. Hey, man, I just want to call and give you your flowers while you still alive, man. Been knowing you 20-plus years, man. You've been doing an awesome job on the radio, man. And I just want to say thank you for all the hard work you have put in, and you just keep grinding, man. Just keep on grinding. Everything gonna work out for you, my brother. This your boy Pastor down here in the ATL. I'll talk with you later. And Monday, I might have something else for you, so watch out.
Welcome back to Live with the QCB. Got me on Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Make sure you check me out live online at foxsportsradiocharlotte.com, man. NFL draft last night. Panthers scooped up my man T-Mac, knocking him out, wide receiver out of Arizona. Dude got 6'4". All the sports cliches about a wide receiver, he could do all of it. Take the top off a defense and stretch the field. And I'm not finna bore you with all. You know what he could do. Caught over 80 balls each of the 2 seasons. He shined out there, had over 1,300 yards one year, over 1,400 yards the next year. The guy's legit. I think he worked well with Leggett and gives Bryce Young another weapon. That was Bryce Young's 2 biggest things his rookie year. Offensive line wasn't good, didn't have any weapons. I don't want to hit a height crap. That Drew Brees wasn't tall. He got a Super Bowl ring. Russell Wilson wasn't tall. He got a Super Bowl ring. Like, I got so tired of hearing that height narrative when it came to Bryce Young. The guy was tough as nails. He got hit almost on every play. Got his bell rung all the time. Only missed 1 game because of it was an ankle injury. Ankle. And it was 1 game. And the reason he missed a few games last year, this past season, he got benched. So my whole thing was, give Bryce Young more time. Can he complete his 2nd year? Let's evaluate him after they played the Falcons in January. And he got better. 0 touchdowns 2 seasons ago. Had about 4 or 5 this past season. Rolling out the pocket, making plays happen, keeping his head down the field, throwing the ball down the field, which that's crazy. People that even came out of people's mouths. Dink and dunk down the field, and was throwing the ball down the field, putting the pass in tight circles, spots, whatever you want to say, he did it. He solidified himself to be the Panthers quarterback. We'll see what happens. Wasn't trying to force nobody who doesn't belong in the NFL. It's 1,000 players who was nice in college, whatever the sport it was, and didn't equate to anything in their next level, the professional sport. We've seen it. I already said let the man get 2 years, and he got 2 years. And a lot of people say, you know what, I was wrong about wrong about Bryce Young. Even Captain Mutterland sat right there in that chair and said, yeah, Q, I was wrong about Bryce. So, yeah. So they balling. Got your running back. You got to Hubbard back there. See what's up with the defense, but the draft isn't done. Obviously, tonight is the 2nd night, and we'll see what happens. The Panthers got like 8 more picks unless they do something with some picks and move or whatever, and shake and bake or whatever. And Dan Morgan may do something. I don't know. But I know they will get some defensive guys. But they off to a roaring start. So I get that pick an A. So that is what that is. Should I do let's do the WHINERs right quick before I throw it back to Buck's interview, and I'll talk a little bit about what's going on with the NBA playoffs, which I think is 50-50. I think it's 50-50 what's going on now with the NBA playoffs. I think half of it's good, and the other half, it's a damn snooze fest. But we gonna talk about it. I'm gonna throw a little bit in if I have time. I should have time, and I'll be trying to question what I say about the NBA playoffs.
What did he mean by that comment? Well, what does he mean?
Okay, let's do some WHINERs, man. Let's see which one we're gonna play here. Let's go.
Here you are, gentlemen. A nice cold pitcher of sangria.
Now it's time.
Gracias, negro.
What'd you call him?
Fox Sports Radio Charlotte presents.
I call him negro. It's a very common thing. It's a friendly way of talking to each other in Spanish. What do we call ourselves?
You look like no negro to me.
Mr. Sanford, you are
It's live with the QCBs.
going to enjoy this. It is called sangria.
Sangria. Say, what does sangria mean?
It means blood. It is only a name because of the color.
Tastes like Ripple is gone flat. In fact, they should call it Flapple. Hey, Negro, come here. Bring me another picture of that Shangri-La. Hey, look here, waiter. Hold the garbage.
The cryo line.
What's going on, Q? This your boy, Pastor, down here in the ATL. Hey, man, I just want to call and give you your flowers while you still alive, man. Been knowing you 20-plus years, man. You've been doing an awesome job on the radio, man. And I just want to say thank you for all the hard work you have put in, and you just keep grinding, man. Just keep on grinding. Everything gonna work out for you, my brother. This your boy Pastor down here in the ATL. I'll talk with you later. And Monday, I might have something else for you, so watch out.
No, wait a minute. Pastor sounds like DGD, don't give a damn. But I appreciate the I appreciate the props, man. That's what's up. 20-something years. Yeah, I have been knowing you that long, haven't I? It's been a long time, man. So we're still knocking them out. The one line 704-227-8668. It's open 24 hours a day, man. That once slid up on me right there. That popped up on me. Well, here's the interview I had with my man BRENTSON BUCKNER. Check it out. Welcome back live with the QCB. Got me on Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Appreciate my man BRENTSON BUCKNER coming through, man. Chopping up with me about SHEDEUR Sanders and the Panthers pick, taking on that wide receiver with that number 8 pick in the draft. And I went pass rush him. I had no problem with them taking T-Mac with that number 8 pick in the NFL draft. The Panthers got 8 more picks. I think they're going to address their defense. I just want that pass rusher to be on one of them ends, get after one of them quarterbacks on them critical situations when it's 3rd and short or 3rd and 7, and that quarterback got to stay in that pocket just a little bit, get that pass rusher and get on his behind. But hey, I have no problem with them getting that receiver. He's 6'4", and you can fill in the blank on every sports cliche of a receiver. He takes the top off of defense. He stretches the field. Fill in the blank. He fits everything. So I like the 6'4", caught over 80 balls each year. The last 2 years at Arizona, had over 1,300 yards one year, 1,400 the next year. He was the 3rd best receiver in college behind Ohio State, and behind Travis Hunter at Colorado. So, yes, I like the pick. And I know his name is Ted McMillan. No, his mama said he said to the lady when she interviewed him when he got off stage, my mama get mad because my name is T-Mac. So his mama call him T-Mac, I'm going to call him T-Mac.
His mama named him Clay, I'm going to call him Clay. That's right. I say Clay. That's right. He going to always be Clay to me. I don't give a what chain name to. He is Clay. He Clay to me. I say Clay.
Yeah, so look, we're finna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody tuning in today, man. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the draft. And listen, don't worry. SHEDEUR Sanders is going to get drafted today. He's going to get drafted tonight. I know Dion, it was a little culture shock, but they're going to be fine. And Dion, I'm going to kind of handpick where my son going to go. I think that's out the window now. But I think SHEDEUR's still going to, of course, he's going to get drafted tonight. It was shocking. People stopped lying. You didn't know he wasn't going to get drafted in the first round. You're lying. It's okay to admit it. It shocked the world. Luka Doncic getting traded from the Mavs to the Lakers shocked the world. The Denver Nuggets, Coach Malone getting fired 3 days before the playoffs shocked the world. And it's another thing in sports that shocked the world. That's just what it is. So we finna get up out of here. Big Pat, Kayla, and Kobe, take me to the crib. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, all right? Live with the QCB, Fox Sports Radio Charlotte. Shout out to my boy Notes, man. We out of here.